I recreated the Pokémon World Tournament. You know, it's not every day you get the chance to wake up in the morning and pet your pet Arcanine. Well, actually, it's more that you don't get the chance at all. With this on my mind, I made a Google Forms where I asked many of my friends what would it be like if they were a Pokemon gym leader. But little did they know, this would punch their ticket into entering my big tournament, gathering 24 of the most daring individuals. Each person would be given the preferred type to specialize in, and be put in the pools of 4. Only 2 trainers will make it out of each pool and qualify for the main bracket. The battle format that I set up was simple, sweet, and easy. Now, let's begin. When recreating a large-scale tournament such as the PWT, you have to consider balancing as a main factor. In this pool, I paired normal, steel, flying, and water. Steel doesn't have much to combat against it head-to-head, and water is arguably the best typing in monotype. But yeah, let's flip the script. Many competitors hit me up asking for my opinions on their team, and Quill wasn't a stranger to that. He wanted to know what I thought of his water-type team, and as a man of content, I was ready to watch it smash the competition. Get it? Cause like, you know, I'll smash. What? Speaking of smashing, I was told by Cerulean Zeri to include Aggron using Head Smash, and I mean, I don't see the importance of that in all honesty. I mean, it's just Head Smash. Did it just one-shot a Togekiss? Disregarding that, there's a point I want to let you all know early on. In a tournament of this format, you can't truly win off a pure type advantage. So let me explain. Cerulean, the master of steel, managed to go empty-handed by going 0-3. The flying type specialist Brifa made it out of pools 2-1, and Quill, well, despite playing 13 games overall in this pool, he did come up short. This would mean the normal type trainer Vivian Conquest made it out of the pool as the king, and he really didn't use anything special with his team. Miltank, Diggerby, Double, Ditto, Beware, Porygon Z. The aftermath of this pool only sets the premise of what the rest of this tournament has to offer. We started this pool off with one of the greatest thrills in the Pokemon universe. Guzzlord screaming for 3 minutes. Following that, we quickly went into the matches, starting with Drax the Grass Phoenix and the Fighting Updogs. Updog's Hawlucha had a great combination of Power Herb and Sky Attack, but a lot of you are wondering, where the heck is Acrobatics?
No, there is Acrobatics. I just never had the chance to use it.
I knew it! Let's cut him some slack, Updog is known to have the least amount of competitive experience within the tournament, but throughout his matches, he sure didn't really look like a rookie.
Look at that.
It bit his head off. Bugs do not go against dogs. But bears can go against dogs.
Oh, then more this time.
Maybe not, I don't know. Depends who the first. Oh. He saved it.
That poor Rodham.
Rotor just came into the face of death. Oh no, oh no,
Oh no.
oh no!
At least you know now. Okay, this is, well, you don't.
Yeah,
It's physical.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all.
It still gets O-code.
Ooh, physical light orb.
Everyone in the chat screamed for Updog right here. Updog is that I have a million number fan. Oh, I hate this game. Wolfie and Kitsune are the next match up, and let me tell you a little something about this set. Wolfie was known to have naturally one of the fastest typings of all Pokemon, Electric. And I will say I was exhilarated to know that, man, this man's gonna be playing such a fast-paced game of Pokemon. Oh boy. For those of you who don't know Wolfie, he is first a competitive Smash Ultimate player who uses Zero Suit Samus. Zero Suit is known for explosive and fast gameplay, but Wolfie manages to play her a little more passively than most people play her. So pretty much this parallels his Electric type Pokemon right now. The set does go to Game 5, and I'll be quiet and let you see how it goes. This time, good start.
Yeah.
Probably won't die one shot, I believe. I think it has enough to death power. Ooh.
No,
okay.
but you have to Stunfisk right away.
Okay, well, that's a good idea.
Interesting.
Man, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it, dog.
Yeah, it's like one of those
That was
things.
a good
It doesn't have a.
He predicted the switch though.
That was a good yawn, yeah.
Yeah. Please
Oh
don't
my goodness.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Ooh,
And there's no sandstorm up.
that is bold. But shit!
Ooh.
What the hell?
Wow. Really?
Alright, there's a trace.
Or you tempted to. Is it dead?
Yep.
My god.
The Stunfisk
That
is
might be
down.
it.
Yeah, she's probably gonna switch out.
Right.
Ooh, that did a lot to Sylveon.
Yeah.
Definitely dead to the next one.
Oh no! That is
Okay.
so unfortunate.
Oh,
Alright, it's
hold
my-
on. Oh, the garbage master.
Wait!
That might
Oh, I
be
think
it.
Kitsune
That
was
might be it.
Kasune won this!
Oh my
Really? Wait!
That is so sad.
Trace Gardevoir. Who would have predicted Trace Gardevoir? Everyone's favorite MILF Pokemon, Gardevoir, was on her team, and it utilized the ability Trace. So I put a quick stop to a lot of teams within this pool. Kitsune and Wolfie both move onwards while leaving Drax and Updog behind. It is also noted that Drax did go 0-3, but it was a bit hard for him without using the grassy-side Pokemon Rillaboom.
Oh yeah, it was very fun. Despite the beatdown.
In comparison to the rest of the regions, the South region is the most beloved of all the pools in the tournament. And I'm not lying either, this is not made up lore. In the Discord, people were cheering for Trumu's Azurill. You know, like, the Azurill, the first stage of Azumarill. Why? This is why. Real
Fair enough.
sentences.
Oh, okay. Whirlwind. Gonna take care of that real fast. That Vigor is not gonna be a problem. This is a lead Skarmory. He used Whirlpool. I just realized what he was doing. He's gonna keep him trapped.
That's a smart tactic right there. And he had Substitute right there. Oh my gosh, Trumu was pretty smart with that one. What's it called? Damn.
I've never seen an Azurill do anything ever, so this is exciting.
This is what Trumus went the whole entire time. He took out Skarmory, oh my god.
Wow.
Trumu represented normal type Pokemon and gave them a great rep, just like Vivian did. But he wasn't able to make it out of his pool. Also in this pool, Zork. On paper, he has one of the strongest teams to ever exist in this format. But you know what Paper and Steel have in common? They burn. Like I say, then it also would punch. Nothing right there. But man, Flamethrower is crazily sweep this whole entire thing. Yep.
Man.
That's fire for you, baby. That is fire for you.
Holy.
Watching Zork's team burn down in flames due to these fire-type moves, it honestly broke my heart, because not only am I a big Zork fan, I'm a huge fan of the Steel-type Pokemon. The two that both made it out of this pool are both Straubs, user of Dark-type Pokemon, and Sickle, who managed to 3-0 everyone in his pool by only using a couple of bugs. However, this will be noted that Sickle only managed to drop one game. To who, you may ask? Oh, his Scizor. We have a
Alright.
That was not enough.
And knockoff. Alright.
Trumu.
Trumu on the board.
No one gets the flame orb.
Trumu on the board right here. He is fighting for his life. Right Leader of Azro Nation. Literally, actually, he's. You know, in every tournament, there's always a contestant who see it first or widely considered to be the best. In my eyes, this person is Black Bear. Bear is known to be good in just about everything he plays, whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, or most relevant, competitive Pokemon. As the Game Master, I wanted to throw him into a challenging pool, but he set my plan on fire. Nyoooomm, the fighting type user, was first up against Bear. This is noted that Nyoooomm doesn't have really any experience in competitive Pokemon and didn't even know how to use Showdown. And now that I bring this topic up, I just kind of find it weird now I think about it that both fighting type users weren't really good or have any experience with Pokemon competitively. You know, it's just an observation. Bear continues his reign of terror as he sends Koreki's Ghost-type team back to the Shadow Realm. With only one competitor left in his way, Eric steps up to the plate and tries to shake Bear's world. Eric's set count is currently 1-1 as he had won against Nyoooomm and lost to Koreki, and this means this is his one and true chance to actually move out of pools. But given the type of advantage Eric has, Bear is proven to be a tough opponent by putting Eric into a Game 5 Here we go, we're
scenario.
finally starting Incineroar.
Koreki said both players probably really nervous. Starter matters a lot.
Okay, yeah, Incineroar is out. Intimidate, so not EQ. Just this.
Whoa.
EQ's gonna come out again, but I think Hatchet might switch, honestly. Oh, he does not. He just sacks it. Okay, makes sense. This is a big threat now, actually, because the Intimidate Pokemon is off, which means no stat dropping.
Koreki said now if the Mamo is back, this is huge.
Oh my gosh, why'd he go Gastrodon? Why did he go Gastrodon?
Ow.
Okay, he's probably trying to get that matchup from the Mamoswine. Okay. The matchup is here. The matchup is here. Okay, the first part is out. The Stonehenge hit. It does!
Koreki said it does.
Ice Shard is here. Oh my gosh, this looks like a good win. It's win conditions right here. Sucker Punch is gonna come out though.
Koreki said now the win condition is flinch again.
If Garchomp gets flinched, it is over. Does he get flinched? It survives! Eric does it! Eric does it! Oh my god! With great success, Eric clutches the match and puts the most fearful reality I had in pools. A three-way tie. Koreki, Eric though, and Black Beartic have a three-way tie of 2-1. As they all beat Nyoooooomm and all lost to each other, I had to do my game counts to figure out who would be the true victor here. And that was Black Beartic. He made it out of pools winning, while being the close second, Eric though. The Mountains region brought to us a terrific set as they brought many— Okay, let me cut the BS. I want to teach you all an important lesson on time. You know, time is an angel and a devil. Time is money and money is time. However, time isn't infinite, unlike the stacks of cash that appear out of my printer each morning. So why am I talking about time in a Pokemon video? Well, because one of our competitors ended up being over 5 hours late to their pool match. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Nate claims he gave me a notice, but let's just keep in mind it was 15 minutes before the pool even started. Neo, Nep, and Tharpy all provided entertaining sets that ended up going in the favor of Tharpy. The scores were 0-2 for Neo, 1-1 for Nep, and 2-0 on Tharpy. This meant two things. One, Nate would be the deciding factor on seeing who would move on this tournament between him, Nep, and Tharpy. And two, that I had lost the bet I put in place against my moderators who would win the whole entire thing. As the game master, I felt it'd be appropriate to watch our little pawns do it out for a little money. kind of like Squid Game, you know? Nate returns to the rest of the members of In Squad and gives us the best 3 sets we have ever given in pools. Facing Neo first, they bring an exciting Game 5, which goes in the favor of Neo. And at this point, Nate is facing a tough situation where if he beats Nep, he automatically makes it onwards. Losing, yeah. After a devastating Game 5, Nate's hopes of making it onwards were crushed as he had to fight Tharpy, but still lost 3-1. You know, all in all, I think there is an important lesson in all this. Don't ask me what the lesson is. I was just hoping to make something kind of funny. I don't know. Maybe I guess don't show up late. Let's just insert a inspirational or funny quote right here. Up to this point, we've seen a diverse amount of things, from trainers beating typings that they're weak to, competitors being hours late, and Pokemon fan bases being formed. And now you're thinking, Dreams, what more does this tournament have to offer? Yep. Callie is the second water type gym leader in this tournament and decided to go a different route with this typing. Callie escapes out of the pool going 2-1, but not as the winner of this pool. Now tell me, between these 3 typings, which one do you think would be the winner? You know, maybe it's Fairy type because it's such a new environment. Bug won. Bunko did an impressive job of demonstrating how underrated bug type Pokemon are. He was able to check his opponents, especially Callie, who didn't have a single Mon that could touch Shedinja. Like, how do you not have a single move that could touch that Pokemon? It makes no sense. How? Even on that note, it wasn't in dominant fashion. He ended up losing to Make Money, which Bunko got clapped. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Make Money did lose to the Dragon Master Sylvia, which is a little bit different because of Fairy and Dragon. You'd think maybe not, but Sylvia was well prepared for this situation. Now this goes to show, no matter how hard I want to balance this tournament, I'm wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your final competitors. These 12 competitors have worked hard up to this point, and now it's time to determine who our Elite Four and victor will be. Our first match has 2 close friends, Nep and Wolfie, take on each other. Wolfie came out with a flash as he doesn't have a Scarf Gardevoir blocking his path, but little did he know his own typing would be his demise. Nep brings down the hail and skates through Wolfie looking cool as ever. Meanwhile, Eric comes into the ring with some bold words.
Here he is. What's up, Eric?
Eric, what's good?
Nothing much. I just slept in today, and I'm ready to win the whole thing. So.
Hey,
so casual, straightforward. I just woke up and I'm now ready to win, like so matter of fact.
Lil Bunko gets shaken up and starts to fold, while Eric presses down and drops only 1 gain to him. moving on forward. Our other bug-type trainer, Sickle, is a little bit more happier. He's about to face Nep and feels way more confident in this matchup. As close as Nep gets, he isn't able to close many games and isn't able to break through the Scizor trap. Falls to Sickle's bug-type. Yeah, I wonder if she likes flowers, or chocolates. I mean, you think about it, everything kind of likes what Pokemon does. Kasune takes on Eric and creates madness. Eric is a man of his word, and he only is able to take dubs today. Trace Gardevoir was nothing for Eric in comparison to the rest of Kasune's pool. But the real question that stands is, will Sickle's bug-type team stand a chance to Eric? Before we have those two fight, let's see what's going on the other side of the bracket. Straw was a late entry to the tournament and stole the typing Black Beartooth won it, so this is a grudge match. Bear won his pool and didn't receive a bye, so he has everything to prove here as the main protagonist of the story. And what he does is set these dark demons away to flames and shows what his name means in this tournament. Callie vs Preefa is a type matchup we've already seen in the tournament. As Preefa won that previous match, this means Preefa has some experience up his belt, but what he's not prepared for is stall. Sometimes being boring in a competition actually gets you some free wins and moves you forward within the tournament. And it's kind of funny, because Preefa actually took a nap after this.
Finally, it's over. I can finally go to sleep.
It's fair.
Vivian is the greatest underdog story we have, and Bear is the sharp, skillful protagonist. Vivian is left off using 4 mons because 2 of them had the fluffy ability. But this means he needs to manage to use some new strategies. But even through it all, Black Beartooth Cinderace is ready to clean up all the mess that his rest of his team keeps making because they keep missing. How do you keep missing all your moves? Ditto being the only answer to Cinderace and lacking Choice Scarf, it only gives Bear a clean setup. We call that plot armor. The battles of weather. Both players have been painted to be antagonists because they use stall. And because of this, you would think that an optimal strategy would not to be use stall and try to use something else to counter. And yep, they're both using stall. Well, since we have some time on our hand, why don't you guys go scroll down and hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. This will push it out more and actually give me the chance to make more content like this. And if you leave a comment, maybe I'll just pick one random person to send a cookie to. Any type, like chocolate chip, raisin. Yeah. Oh, between all this, looks like we made it to game 5. To provide you more dialogue, Callie wins this match because of the smart switches and having a stronger weather than Tharpy. With that final game finished, we finally nominate our 4 individuals as the Elite 4. Sickle, the Bug Lord. Black Beartooth, the fiery protagonist. Eric, though, the ground gladiator. And Callie, the water menace. And before we do one of those cool transitions, can we talk about how 3 of the 4 trainers came from round 1 of main bracket? Man, this just shows that balancing is hard. Eric's Garchomp breaks through the gates and sweeps Sickle's team game 1. Even after Sickle re-strategizes his game plan, he is still met to a very big end Mamoswine, which applies the same pressure on the Sickle squadron. Sickle is forced to use a new strategy as he puts Heracross up front while Moxie kicks in and puts a dent onto this ground type team, winning in game 3. As we enter game 4, there are some signs of light for this bug type team. Heracross takes out Eric's biggest threats, but there's a new threat. Nidoqueen comes out of nowhere and clutches the set of a sludge wave and puts an end to Sickle's run. Eric moves on and is given the opportunity to become the victor of this tournament. Now, our lead protagonist and antagonist take the stage. Just like any great villain, they're prepared for any contingency. Callie has the type advantage on Bear and puts it into a great disadvantage. But Bear's brains, plot armor, and power of friendship, he has nothing to fear. Yeah, see, in every great story, the hero shouldn't always be the winner, Luckily for Callie, this is one of those stories. This goes to show that naming your Pokemon goes a long way because it makes sure they don't miss every single attack. The finale is here. Eric and Callie have came through the depths of this tournament and fought difficult battles along the way. Eric has a ground type team with no weather, but it does have brute force, which isn't a viable option against Callie's rain team as we saw against Tharpy. No matter how hard Eric will try, he is facing defeat. With no true strategy, Eric's hopes dwindle away. Well, that's what I would say. If Eric wasn't such a goat of a player. Eric doesn't need weather. Eric doesn't need a strategy. All he needs is brute force and a dream. Rain isn't a problem for Gastrodon. Garchomp is ready to smack a silly fish. And Eric said from the beginning,
I just slept in today, and I'm ready to win the whole thing.
Such strong, powerful words. Breaking his chains and defeating the odds, Eric though is your victor. Why is not Pelipper out here?
Oh wow.
He didn't bring Pelipper.
You lost to liquidation, you lose! Why would you not run free?
Callie threw. Callie actually threw. Why did Callie throw so hard?
How much money? Tell me how much. Get in.
Callie, why did you?
What kind of person locks into liquidation when they have one Mon left and knowing Gastrodon is in the back? Who thinks it's a viable option? Alright, Eric, one more thing for you. You made it this far. You are the best Elite Four member, obviously. That would actually mean you would have to be the champion, correct?
Yeah, that logic would check out, I would say.
Well, let's not go too far here. You know me, I wanted to play this whole entire time too. And maybe I built a team just to fight who would make it to this far as this right here. So therefore, I am the champion. That's right. I'm the champion. I have brought in my team from my Pokemon Nuzlocke to take on Eric because why not? I mean, if you were able to make a tournament like this, wouldn't you do the same? I mean, it seems like the most logical thing. And as I watched all these competitors fight each other, I studied to know how to win. I win. I win. I win. Well, actually, I lost.
Kind of dark. Rest in peace, Nishiki.
Yep. Goodbye, Nishiki.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, but we are actually getting a switch.
I want to let you all know
Gengar's
this is
pretty
the
good
same
too,
way my
'cause he's got
dreamsWGH has
a wide
ended
move pool.
with Explosion. It's got to end the same way this whole
Hold
entire
on,
tournament.
wait, no, I see what Dreams is hovering over on his main stream.
Rest in peace,
Wait a minute.
Nishiki.
I'm not watching the mainstream. Oh no! No!
What
is this moveset?
going for it.
He just did the.
Yeah, you see, since my team was part of the Pokemon Nuzlocke, I actually didn't really change it too much, mostly to make it fair and make it seem I'm not like a cheapskate. So yeah, congratulations to Eric though. Now, as we wrap up this tournament, I have to answer one question that I've been asked very often. Dreams, do you think you would ever do a tournament like this ever again? And I bet you guys are wondering what my answer is.
Yes.
It was actually maybe.
Oh, I was saying yes too. I was wondering your answer.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
my
man.
answer? No. Cut the end. Hey, it's not over. If you'd like to be part of a competition like this, be sure to reach out to me, so I have a spot for you.